I would suggest, I would give this piece of advice because I truly do love Dustin Runnels. Great deal. I think the world of him, and I think he's an extraordinarily, I have not slept yet, an extraordinarily excellent performer. I would recommend, before running off and thinking that I trashed you and that I said all these horrible things with no context or anything else, I would just implore you to listen to the show, because I'm not going to sit here and I said this, I said that. Um, we were speaking about specific things, and I gave specific examples. If those specific examples upset some people, I'm sorry you got upset. Don't listen to the show. But if you're going to quote me, then quote me in context and give me credit for the whole thing, not just one piece of it where you want to stir shit and be an internet troll on Twitter. Again, that's why I don't engage on Twitter. I'm not going to engage in that kind of just engagement. No other way to say it. So, to Dustin Rhodes, I say that I love you to death, always have. If you feel that I dissed you after you go back and listen to the show in its entirety, man, give me a call. I'll be happy to talk to you about it and explain what I meant if it somehow came across in any other way. And again, I look at a guy who's had an ungodly career matched by very few, is extremely talented, and is an extremely just really, really good person. So I don't care. Doesn't upset me because I know what I said. What upsets me is the fact that somebody with a tweet or a comment got Dustin upset. That's what upset me. And again, Dustin's got my phone number. I'm around. I do love him, and I think the world of him. And I do think he is an extraordinary talent.
Just to add further context to the discussion, I just want to remind everybody Dustin was responding to a conversation we had about 1997, where we just recently covered the King of the Ring 97. And it was during that summer in 97 where JR did the sit down interview with Dustin and Terry. And it was the first time we saw the real life characters or the real life persons behind Golddust and Marlena. And I think to add context, Bruce, you were saying you had spent years developing and investing with the audience with this Golddust character. So now to pivot to Dustin Rhodes, maybe it didn't have the same brand equity, and maybe it wasn't the best use at the time of what you had done for the Golddust character. That's the way I took it.
But well, I could. That's because you actually you listened to the show.
Yes,
you listened to what I said.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, listen, I know we both think the world of Dustin. I hate his feelings hurt with you. I didn't take it that way. I thought we were talking about the presentation of the Golddust character.